if you look at our big leaders, and historically, and you can see extremes, so you can see a Buddha who's extreme, you can see Bhagwan Ram, same thing, you can see Mahatma Gandhi. The basic idea is the destruction of the identity. The basic idea is the destruction, basic idea is the destruction of the self, right? And listening to what others are saying. So to me, that's Indian politics. That's the heart of Indian politics, and that's what an Indian leader is. That's how an Indian leader is different than, say, an American leader. An American leader will say to you, listen, we got to go there, I'm going to take you there, promised land, let's go. Indian leader attacks himself. Gandhi essentially attacked himself. Totally different concept. In some words, in some ways, Bharat Jodo Yatra was an attack on myself. 4,000 kilometers chalna hai, risk hai, guli lag sakti hai, chodo. Let's see what happens. So then that generates a completely different way of thinking and a completely different relationship with people. You know? Idea of Shiva, basically. When they say Shiva is the destroyer, what is he destroying? Himself. That's the idea. Right? He's destroying his ego, he's destroying his structure, he's destroying his beliefs. So Indian political thought, Indian political action is all going inwards. But I mean, I think we might be getting too philosophical. No. So a good scientist is also that.
I agree.
Or a good engineer is that. Good yogi is that. In fact, if you're good at pretty much anything, you are destroying yourself in some way.
I need a pause for that. I need to pause a little. One of the important threads in this fabric that we talk about is the youth, and they have a very strong role to play. And especially when you look at US and India, and I see all the students that come in, one of the greatest joys for us here is to work with our students. They just energize us beyond limits. More than 300,000 of them are in the US. About 4,000 of them from India are here at UTD. Where do you see them playing a role in the large scheme of things that India is poised towards? These ambassadors who are sitting here, and of course there are some who have come before and are doing great things here in the US.
In one way, there you are a bridge between the rest of the world and India. So you have ideas and values that you bring to the United States. And often those ideas and values might not be understood so easily in the United States. Right? There's a different cultural ethos, different cultural system here. But your ideas are as valuable as anybody else's. In the same way, they also have a culture, an ethos here. Today I met some young guys just before I came here who came into the United States, not students, but people who, driving trucks and stuff like that. And they were saying to me, look, I said, what do you like about the United States? And they said that what we love about the United States is the idea of equality. That a truck driver in the United States gets respect. And as a truck driver in India, there's no way I could get respect. Right? Equality is a very powerful idea. And it's an idea that can help India in huge ways. So if you take back the idea of equality, take back the idea of fairness, That's a very powerful thing. So I think you should see yourself as a bridge. And the other thing is, what I've noticed in my life is that individuals can do huge things. And often it's individuals who you don't expect are going to do big things that do it. So system will say to you, university might say to you, these are the best students. And you'll find that actually the guy who's going to make change is sitting somewhere else in the back. And the university has a way of, making that person feel uncomfortable and said, you're not doing well, your grades are not, you're not getting a 4.0. And then suddenly you find the guy who's not doing so well has done much better in life because he's into the habit of questioning things, asking himself, why is it like this and not like that? And sometimes institutions don't react well to that. If they see you always asking questions, they might say, yaar, disturb kar raha hai isko, chup karo, piche baitho, piche bhejo. So that idea of questioning, that idea of resistance, that idea of being a little disruptive